Okay, I think we're ready to go. Well, thanks everyone for attending our virtual news conference as we get ready for construction work this weekend in the western end of Corona. We do have some interesting work planned for our new 7191 interchange project, and I'm pleased you're able to join us this afternoon. My name is Aaron Hake, Aaron Hake. I'm the Deputy Executive Director for the Riverside County Transportation Commission, also known as RCTC. I'm here to provide information about this weekend's construction work and how it will affect travel in West Corona so that you can inform motorists and ask them to avoid the area. Although this work will not require a full weekend closure, there will be full closures of the 91 freeway during the early morning hours this weekend. This will affect travel since the 91 never sleeps. We will also close a major on-ramp and have closures of the 91 express lanes in both directions in Riverside County throughout the weekend. Get some water. As I share details, you may have questions. If you do, please use the Zoom chat feature. Once I respond to the chat questions, feel free to unmute to ask any further questions. If you're interested in an on-site interview, either live or pre-recorded, I'm happy to assist with that. Just please reach out to me as soon as you can so I can accommodate your schedule. I just want to say that I appreciate the previous news coverage we've received for other construction projects and welcome your coverage of this work. In the chat feed, we're including a Dropbox folder link that includes photos of the cranes and the large rebar cage that I'll be referencing during my comments today. Okay, so let's get started. This upcoming weekend, crews will be moving large equipment and materials to the median of the 91, including a large support structure and cranes that will lift it into place for the future 7191 connector. The support structure is a large rebar cage that is being built adjacent to the 91 and then will be placed into a 15-foot diameter, 160-foot deep pre-drilled hole into the median of the freeway. The hole will be filled with 700 cubic yards of concrete to form the foundation for one of the columns for the new 7191 connector. The cage itself is 232,000 pounds. To safely complete this work, we have 3 types of closures planned this weekend. During the early morning hours on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, all lanes on eastbound 91 will be closed from Green River Road to Surface Club Drive. Closure times will be from 1 a.m. to 7 a.m. on Saturday and Sunday morning, and from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. on Monday morning. To support these early morning closures, the eastbound 91 Green River Road on-ramp will be closed nightly at 9 p.m. and will reopen along with the eastbound 91 lanes each morning. Both the eastbound and westbound 91 express lanes will be closed the entire weekend from Friday at 9 p.m. to Monday at 5 a.m. to provide a buffer area for our crews to work safely in the median of the freeway. Because of the size and weight of the support structure and the amount of concrete to be transported, which is more than 70 truckloads, these closures are needed this weekend. Keeping our crews and motorists safe is RCTC's top priority. Closing the lanes protects our crews from live traffic, protects motorists from major construction activity, and allows everyone to return home to their loved ones at the end of the day. We understand these closures on the 91 are difficult for the community and for motorists. We know this creates a traffic bottleneck and people can become frustrated. We're asking motorists to please avoid this section of the 91 between Green River Road and Surface Club Drive by using the 57 to eastbound 60 as a detour. The southbound 71 to eastbound 91 connector will also remain open this weekend. Residents and businesses located on the west end of Corona will still be able to use local detours during the nighttime full eastbound 91 closures. Drivers should allow for extra time to reach area businesses, which will remain open, as well as other destinations. Fire, police, and ambulance services will have access for emergency response. As another alternative, Metrolink also offers an alternative to driving this weekend. Round trip fares on Saturdays and Sundays are $10 across the entire Southern California system, and 3 children 17 and under can ride free with each paying adult. Metrolinktrains.com has more information. As far as the weather goes, we're keeping an eye on the weather. If we have heavy wind, rain, or other factors that will keep us from performing this work safely, we'll reschedule it to a future weekend. Finally, to stay in touch for the public, construction of the 7191 interchange began in February, and the connector is expected to be open in 2025. The project will replace the existing single-lane loop connector between the eastbound 91 and northbound 71 with a 2-lane direct connector. Once completed, the project is intended to improve safety, expand access to other forms of travel, reduce pollution, and improve traffic flow. This $137 million investment is providing over 1,600 jobs during construction. To register for construction updates, text 7191 interchange to 77222, or sign up through the project webpage at rctc.org/71-91 interchange. Okay, so we'll go ahead and look and see if there are any questions.
There are no questions in the chat.
Questions in the chat. Does anyone, you feel free to unmute yourself and ask any questions you have. Okay, seeing none. Okay, so earlier, as I mentioned, I'm available for interviews on site. If that's of interest to you, please make those requests as soon as possible, though, by emailing me. Ariel, can you type my email address into the chat box, please, and my phone number? But just for your reference, it's AHAKE, excuse me, let me start over. AHAKE@rctc.org, or you can call or text me at 951-212-3636. Okay, if there are no questions, that concludes our press briefing, and we thank you very much for helping get the word out.